Hello and welcome. In this lecture, we're going to be adding a tag to an object that's currently being grabbed. So if I grab this gargoyle, F8 out, and have a look at the gargoyle statue, you can see it now has this grabbed tag attached. If I go ahead and release the gargoyle and have a look at it again, you can see the tag goes away. So this will communicate to other gameplay things in our scene that the gargoyle is currently being held and that it shouldn't be snatched away. Let's dive in and see how to implement this. So at the moment, when we drop the gargoyle into the trigger area, what happens is the trigger area kind of snatches the gargoyle away and doesn't wait for us to finish letting go. And this is because the trigger area has no notion of the fact that that gargoyle is being held by a grabber. So to do that, to communicate to the trigger component that we have got some kind of hold on the gargoyle, we're again going to use tags, except this time we're going to add and remove them programmatically. And we're going to be doing this over in the grabber CPP. So let's open that up in the Visual Studio Code and have a look at our grab function, where currently what we're doing with the component that we hit is that we are simply going ahead and waking all the rigid bodies. So what we want to do now is add a new tag. How do we do that? Well, first of all, we need to get hold of the actor in question. So we should do hit result dot get actor. And then using that actor pointer, so arrow, we can look for tags. Now, tags is a property that is a T-array. So we've seen T-arrays. It's a T-array of F names. So we need to be able to manipulate this T-array to add and remove tags from it. So let's go back to the T-array and see what's available to us. If we search for add, you can see that there is a bunch of functionality where you can pass in the element type, which in our case is an F name, and it adds a new item to the end of the array and does all the jobs that it needs to do to make sure that you have space for it. If you search for remove, there's a whole bunch of things that mention removing, but only a few methods that actually have the name remove. And you can see it removes many instances of an item as there are in the array. So what's that saying? It's saying if it has that item in the array, it will remove all of the instances of that item from the array. So if you put in multiple tags with the same name, it would remove them all. Whereas if you look further down, there is a remove at, and this would remove an element at a specific index. Now, we definitely want the former rather than the latter because we want to remove by the tag name, which we're going to just call grabbed. So let's start with adding. We'll go back into Visual Studio Code and we've got this tags array. So what we can do with it is we can simply do a dot because it's not a pointer, it's the actual array. Then we're going to call add, and then we're going to add an F name, which we can just use a string for, called grabbed. Like so. So this should, when we grab the object, add a tag to it that says it has been grabbed. Let's go ahead and compile this and check. Once that's done, let's go ahead and hit play and try and pick up the gargoyle, like so. And then I'm going to hit F8 to depossess, and we should be able to select our gargoyle actor, scroll down and have a look at its actor tags. So that's in the actor section under advanced. We can have a look at the tags. We can see there are 3 tags there currently. We have got unlock 1 and then grabbed again because we didn't remove it. If we grab it twice by accident, which I think I must have done, then it adds the tag twice. So I'd like you to remove the tag when we release the actor. So you're going to get hold of the actor in release, remembering that you can use get owner to get hold of the owning actor if you've got hold of a component already. You can get the tag array from that actor, and then you can call remove on it with the tag that you want to remove from the array, and finally go ahead and test it out, see if it works. Pause the video and have a go. Okay, welcome back. Right, so I'm going to stop play, go back into Visual Studio Code, and we're going to go into the release where we've got this get grabbed component not equal to null, and then we're releasing things. Well, we need to get the grabbed component, but we need to get owner of that grabbed component as well. So arrow from the get grabbed component, get owner. To keep this line short, I'm going to put it in a variable a actor grabbed actor equals physics handle get grabbed component get owner. Then with that grabbed actor, we can do grabbed actor arrow tags, and then we're going to do tags.remove, and we're going to remove grabbed. Make sure that you have the exact same string for the two, semicolon at the end of the line, and let's recompile. So now if I hit play near the gargoyle, I'll go and pick him up, hit F8. Let's have a look at the gargoyle, see what tags we've got. We've got the grabbed tag, only one of them this time, which is good. Now if we repossess and click in and we drop release, then we can F8 again, select that gargoyle statue, have a look at his tags, and sure enough, the grab tag has gone away. So this will give us an excellent mechanism to communicate to other components in the world that this gargoyle, hey, it's mine, it's currently grabbed. Don't try and take it away from me and lock it into any kind of receiving triggers. And that's what we're going to do in the next lecture. So I'll see you there.